Trainwreck is the newest film directed by Judd Apatow and stars Amy Schumer as a drunk girl, but has a pretty good job working for a magazine. She bangs a lot of dudes and is afraid of commitment. She meets Bill Hader, who's a sports doctor, and she has to interview him for her magazine, and she has these feelings for him that she normally doesn't have for guys. I am a big fan of Judd Apatow's directed movies, and so I was honestly truly excited for Trainwreck. What I love most about Trainwreck is that it cares about its characters and cares about its story. Those two things are what Judd Apatow does great in his films. The characters in Trainwreck, Amy Schumer and Bill Hader, are completely different characters, but it takes time to flesh out these characters and develop this relationship between Amy Schumer and Bill Hader. They have such great chemistry, and a lot of the times their interaction just feels really improvised, and that makes it feel more personal, that we really get to understand the character deep down, who Amy Schumer is trying to be. She has such great talent, and I cannot wait to see her in more films. I know she's done a lot of stand-up, and I don't know if this is one of her first films, but she is an amazing actress. She is hilarious, she's sexy, and when it needs to be, she's very emotional and does a great job at that. She has a good balance of her scenes in the movie, and her interactions with Bill Hader were spot on. It's a smart film that has smart comedic moments, improvised comedy, and great characters. What I also loved about this film is that it took some famous people like LeBron James, Method Man, and John Cena, and we have these ideas about these people that most people do have. You know, John Cena, the badass wrestler, Method Man, a pothead, and then LeBron James, the cocky sports star. None of that is in here for these actors, and I loved it. You have them playing completely different people than we see them as, and it works so well with their characters. And I'm surprised that LeBron James could act, and he was hilarious, and he wasn't LeBron James. I didn't see him as LeBron James, even though he was playing LeBron James. He wasn't LeBron James. This film falls into that romantic film. You know, we get to see the relationship between Bill Hader and Amy Schumer grow, and that's why I think it feels a little bit different than a typical Judd Apatow film, because it really felt like a romantic comedy, not like his previous films. Still manages to be dirty and not hold back from anything, and that's what I loved about this film, is that it doesn't hold back from anything. There's a lot of moments in this film like, wow, they actually went there with sex jokes, a lot of sex jokes, and they don't hold back from anything in this film. So Trainwreck, like I said, it's not as great as his previous films, but still manages to be funny. I really liked Amy Schumer here and the chemistry she had with Bill Hader. I like that he took a lot of these famous people and made them not who they really are. I like the developing story of the relationship between Bill Hader and Amy Schumer. There was a really deep emotional scene in this film that almost made me cry. Almost. I didn't, but I almost did. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Trainwreck an A-. This is Justin Watches Movies with his review of Trainwreck, starring Amy Schumer, Bill Hader, LeBron James, Brie Larson, Method Man, Matthew Broderick. There's so many people in this film. Definitely check it out if you guys do love Judd Apatow's directed films like Knocked Up, 40-Year-Old Virgin, This Is 40. You guys will be pleased with this film. So this is Just Watch Movies. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Just Watch Movies for more upcoming movie reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.